Thursday the 3rd. This is a full body. So this one's a little bit different. Instead of doing rounds, we're doing it for reps, okay? So 50 to 100 reps. You're gonna pick. We have air squat, push-up, straight leg sit-up. So you could pick 80 air squats, 80 push-up, 80 straight leg sit-up. Maybe you're really good at squats and you're really bad at push-ups. So maybe you're gonna do 100, 50, 80. You don't have to have the same number for each. I typically just do, I feel like it's just easier for me, but you can do whatever you want, anywhere between 50 and 100, okay? And then the second part is if you still feel good and you want to keep going, there's a bonus Tabata timer, all right? So for some people, 100 of each of these 3 things might not take long and might not be that hard. So they might want more. So that's why there's the bonus Tabata timer. If you are a beginner or if you just don't have a lot of strength and you do the most that you can do and maybe it's not even 100, you might be really tired after this. So you might not want to do the extra, okay? So that's why it says bonus. It's just extra if you want to do it. So let me just go through the stuff first and then I'll do more explaining. Air squat just means body weight squat. We already talked about push-ups. And we have straight leg sit-ups. So luckily for you guys, I think this might be the only 2 times in the whole month that we have push-ups. So luckily it's in the same week. You can just get out of the way. I think. I could be lying, but I think. All right, because I try not to give them too much because I know people hate them. Straight leg sit-up. All right, and then for the bonus Tabata, it is burpees and jumping jacks. So obviously, we all know what jumping jacks are. I have burpees easy because you want to go fast to a timer. So if you normally do a full, you're gonna do half. If you normally do half, and that's kind of hard for you, you can do off of the chair. Whatever is gonna make you go fast, okay? So back to this. The way that the reps work is you're gonna pick your number, but you're also gonna do it in order. So if you pick 50 air squats, you're gonna do all 50 squats before you can start your push-ups. So you don't do them like how the rounds where you do like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You're gonna finish all of the reps for each one before moving on to the next. So you're gonna do all of your squats, all of your push-ups, all of your sit-ups, and then either you're done or you're gonna move on to the bonus, which the Tabata timer is, which I have right here, 4 minutes, it's 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So if you go into your timer and you go to Tabata, it's already set to this because this is the actual Tabata timer. We manipulate it and make it longer on, we make it longer rest, we make it shorter rounds, but your basic Tabata timer, when you hit Tabata timer in your timer app and open it up, it's gonna say 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So you're just gonna leave it, you're just gonna hit start. And you're gonna alternate these 2 exercises every other round, so each one will get done 4 times. So I put in there, it's 4 minutes long. So if you did the first part and you're like, you know what, I have 5 minutes to spare, I can work for 5 more minutes, even though it's 4, but I'm just saying 5. Then you might want to try it. So I just put that in there so you know it's not super long, but when it comes to moving that much with a little rest, 4 minutes can feel like a lot. So technically time-wise, it's not a long thing. It's 4 minutes long, but it's gonna be like a gasser, okay? So if you're already tired and dead, I probably wouldn't do it. If you've been with me before and you know you have a little bit more gas, then go ahead and try it. So air squats, like I just said, it's just a no weight squat. So you just hit your squat. You could even do like if you wanted to do sumo for some reason, which is wider stance without turned feet. This is gonna work more of your inner thigh. You could do all of those if you wanted instead, but it's just your body weight squat. And if you need your assistance with your chair, you're just gonna sit in your chair. Push-ups I already talked about. Straight leg sit-up. So it's a straight leg sit-up. You're gonna put your legs straight. You're gonna come back. I always put my arms all the way outstretched, and then you're gonna hoist yourself up. I always touch my toes, and then back down. Touch my toes, back down. 3, 4. So it's pretty simple. If you can't do that, I would just hit a regular crunch, which would look like this. So the crunch is shorter. The sit-up is when you fully sit all the way up, okay? So a lot of people get those confused. And then if you do want to do the part 2, I already talked about jumping jacks. That's pretty simple. Just make sure with the jumping jack that you extend everything. So full arm and full leg, you shouldn't be doing it like this. And then for the burpee. So burpee, a full burpee is when your chest hits the floor. So you're totally on the floor. Whenever we do burpees to timers, I typically say don't do it that way because it's a lot more tiring and it takes longer to do it. So if you were doing it for, say you're doing 10 burpees in a rounds workout, it might take you, say 45 seconds, I don't know. If we're doing a timer and you've only got 30 seconds, or in this case 20 seconds, you don't only want to get like 3 done. You want to get more done. So that's why I put in parentheses easy. That means pick a version that's easy for you. So if you normally do full burpee, which is to the ground, unless you're super fast at them, I wouldn't do that. I would do a half. If you normally do a half, you can either stick with it or you can drop down to off of a chair, because the point is the timer is more for cardio, so you want to get more done. So you don't want to do the full burpee and only get a few done if you could do the half and get twice as many done, okay? That's the point of that. So most of us will be doing a half burpee or off the chair. So what that looks like is you're going to touch the ground, jump out into a into a full, into a high plank. Oh my Lord. All right, into a high plank, and you're gonna jump back in, wide feet, jump up, down, out, in, jump, down, out, in, jump. Now, you can step in and step out if you need to. So say you come down and you jump out, but you need help in, step, step, okay? Or vice versa. You might need to step out, jump in, or step out, step in, whatever it is, do how you need to do. And you also don't have to do like a big jump at the top, or you cannot. Sometimes when I do the timers, I don't even jump. I just do a full stand and I just keep going. It's up to you, you know what I mean? If you're super fast at it, maybe don't do the jump because you're gonna get so much done anyway. If you're kind of medium at it, maybe add the jump because that's just gonna give you an extra burst. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. If you need to use a chair, you're just gonna do the same thing, but your hands are gonna be on the chair and not the floor. So you're gonna come to the chair, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up. Because another thing is if you're somebody who jumps high like I do, that also takes away time. So sometimes I try not to jump, like I said, because if you're somebody who jumps kind of high, like I tend to do, it might take a second or a little bit longer, which is, not that it's a waste, but it takes up time. So that is your bonus Tabata if you want to. You don't have to do that part, okay?